everybody, my name is Devin Powarek. I'm a recreation coordinator with Faribault Park and Rec. Got some upcoming activities for September for you guys. So we have fall softball starting on September 5th. It'll be a 5-week doubleheader and it'll be followed by a single elimination playoff. For our other adult sports, we have adult volleyball coming up the second weekend of October. We'll be having co-ed on Mondays, men's on Tuesdays, women lower on Wednesdays, women upper on Thursdays. So we're going to be having a lot of volleyball coming up. And then for our youth programs, I have 2nd through 3rd grade flag football. That'll be starting on September 2nd and will run on Tuesday and Thursday evenings from 6 to 7 p.m. out at Jefferson. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Kevin O'Brien, Recreation Superintendent with the City of Faribault Park and Rec. An aquatics update for you for this September. Our registration for fall programs for the entire department has started on August 21st. So take a look at our website or stop into the community center for a Buckham Bulletin to check out our program offerings, all of which are open for registration right now. Viaduct Park is continuing in progress. The splash pad and building should be completed this fall. There will be a ribbon cutting ceremony when this project is complete. Phase 2 is the ice sheet and cover that's going to go over it, and City Council is currently working on finalizing the scope of that project and picking an architect. So watch for announcements on that project to come. And the Faribault Family Aquatic Center has wrapped up another summer. Thank you for your support and helping us welcome nearly 25,000 patrons to the pool this summer and making this a safe, family-friendly facility. Then lastly, mark your calendars for the week after Thanksgiving. We are getting ready for another Christmas tree setup in Central Park. So if you're interested in donating a tree that will go to a family in need, please watch for that registration to open up this late fall and early November. Thank you. Have a great fall.
Hi, I'm Dr. Corey Miller with Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. And today I want to talk to you about getting kids' eye exams with back to school this month. It's that time where you're getting back into the swing of school and getting those appointments done for your kids. And one of those, not to overlook, is their eye health. Kids, generally speaking, don't have many issues with it when it comes to their eyes, but there are a few things to look out for and to try and notice with your kids. And if you see any of these, definitely get your kid in for an eye exam. But even if you don't, it's always a good idea to just get checked out and to do some things that can help for their general eye health. So a couple of things to look out for. One of those is if your kid is looking, but one of the eyes looks like it's drifting away. We call that strabismus. People refer to that as lazy eye. But that can be an indication that that eye is not giving their brain a good enough signal to stay in alignment. So anytime you see a misaligned eye, that's always a good idea to get in to the doctor. If you notice that your child is complaining of not being able to see the board, or if they feel like they're getting eye strain or their eyes are feeling more heavy or giving them some discomfort, that's another reason to get into the eye doctor. Certainly if you notice some of that pink eye symptoms of the redness, the discharge, always a good idea to get in for those conditions too. But in general, some good things to try and do when it comes to eye health is limiting our screen time, getting outdoors. Those things help prevent something called myopia or help limit myopia. That's nearsightedness, where you can see much better up close than you can far away. Children who are spending a lot of times on their screens or indoors, even reading for long periods of time without taking many breaks, kids can develop more nearsightedness. And those kids who are outside in nature and taking more breaks from the screens or even the books can be less likely to develop some of that severe nearsightedness. Also, it helps with just eye strain in general, and so that can be important. Another important aspect is our nutrition. So eating, just like the rest of our body needs a good healthy diet, so does our eyes. So trying to make sure we're getting a good, healthy diet for our kids is always important. And then also getting checked to see if they need glasses. So if you are noticing that their kids are having a harder time at school, not being able to see the boards, or do those types of work, definitely come in, get checked, because if caught soon enough, sometimes getting even really young kids into glasses can help with their overall eye development. And also, obviously, when you can see better, you tend to perform better at school and have less struggles. So if you have any concerns about your child, feel free to reach out to us here at Ritchie Eye Clinic, and we'll be more than happy to take care of you and your family.
Faribault North Johnson here with your Chamber of Commerce. Your Chamber of Commerce that's working very hard to serve the entire community and our most important needs. And I'm going to talk a little bit today about education and partnerships that have come into play between Faribault Public Schools and South Central College, with Bethlehem Academy at the table now as well, and industry partners that the Chamber represents and brings to the table for different events to help the school district understand what industry we have available in Faribault and how they can help students get on great career paths. Well, I had the blessing this week to greet the Faribault Public Schools staffers at their initial in-services as they're coming back into the fray after summer vacation. And I'm going to share with you some thoughts that I was blessed to be able to share with them. And it's going to be a little bit of data for you. So Faribault, Minnesota is beneath the average for household earnings for the state of Minnesota. We're also below the nationwide average for household earnings. And that's concerning. Faribault deserves better. And there are ways for us to get there that we've been working on, and I'm going to share a little bit more data for you. So the average starting wage in manufacturing is $17.50. That's for unskilled work, people coming in, getting that job, working hard, and taking care of themselves and working hard to take care of their families. A skilled, certified worker that comes into the fray can make as much as $34.50 per hour. And the difference, by the way, in that it's $35,000 a year for one worker in the household, increased wages. That's compelling. By the way, that is a house payment and a car payment for that family. Right now, classes that can help students earn certifications so that they can enter the workforce at those higher levels, even somewhere in between that starting level and the skilled level, are available. Those classes are available in Faribault Public Schools and across the street, across the parking lot, I should say, at South Central College. And we have teams working very hard to help promote those pathways, the tech pathways for jobs in health sciences, in other words, nursing, etc., and for manufacturing. They can make all the difference in the world, and we have those available. And I'm here to share that we have some fantastic teams that have been newly formed in Faribault Public Schools, both at the high school and at the middle school level, as well as coordinated efforts now with South Central College to help ensure that credentialed classes through South Central College are as available as possible in Faribault High School. A couple of the other things going on, very good news. The high school recently got a grant that allows them to set up a tech hub within the school district. They have those in Grand Rapids, Minnesota, and a couple of other communities, and Faribault High School is going to have one of those now. What that does is it enhances students' understanding of existing and emerging technologies, which it also helps them move into those next higher wage jobs with those experiences. So that's an enhancement to the tech classes with the tech hub. So 3D printing technology, virtual reality, artificial intelligence, those classes and those opportunities for the other credentialed classes to access to enhance the outcomes for students. It's a lot, because it is a lot. And we're proud as can be to be able to be partnering and helping organize not just the groups coming together, also we've been able to bring funding to the table that we access through our Chamber Trust, and bringing the intellectual capacity of the business community as we continue to work hard to have a pathway for success for every Faribault kid. All right, a couple more quick updates. We do have our final car cruise. Troy's going to put the dates up here because he's awesome in that way. Out at the Faribault Harley-Davidson dealership. That one is just a blast. There's food trucks and there's live music and a lot of fun. A lot of end of the summer gathering fun at that event. Also, we have coming up the Taste of Faribault. So we're going to have live music at this event this year. We're going to have some great vendors that are bringing in beverages as well as food. Looking forward to that. That's September 18th at the Faribault West Mall. It's a fantastic date night. Also, tickets for Taste of Faribault make fantastic gifts. Give us a shout at the office. Late afternoon, early evening out for your neighbors and friends and co-workers. What a treat you could provide for them. It's a nice fundraiser for the Chamber as well. We use those dollars to help promote the kind of work I just described earlier that we're involved with. October 4th is again our Fall Festival and Chili Contest downtown. There'll be the Kids Costumes Parade for that, as well as activities set up, and of course the Chili Contest. Also, make sure you mark the first weekend of December for Winterfest. It'll be Thursday and Friday will be the tree lighting and the events that they have with Santa Claus at the Park and Rec's office, and then Saturday, of course, the lighted parade and a street dance. So we look forward to seeing you at all of those. Thank you for all of your support, and stay awesome.
Hey, Laura Bach coming to you from the Faribault Foundation. Happy September. We've made it through summer. The kids are back in school. A lot of exciting things, as always, happening at the Faribault Foundation. Looking forward to October. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but we've got our annual fundraising events coming up. And so if you're a woman in the area who's interested in being a philanthropist, I'd invite you to the 100 Women Who Care Gather and Give event. That is on Sunday, October 5th at 3 o'clock at the 310 Event Center. You can make your donation to attend the event online at faribaultfoundation.org, information on the screen. And a little bit later in the month of October, on Thursday, October 23rd, 100 Men on a Mission is meeting, and we'll be watching a Vikings game down at the American Legion. We'll have burger baskets and some yummy treats, and that's a chance for the guys in the community to be philanthropists as well. $100 donation to attend either one of those events. All the information's on the website. Other exciting things happening here in September. If you haven't taken a peek at Viaduct Park, it's coming along very nicely. I was down there a couple weeks ago and looked through the safety fence, but you can see the finishes in the warming room. And of course, if you're in the parking lot, you can see all the work happening on the splash pad. So that will be completed yet this year. Probably won't be opening the splash pad because the temperature won't be right for Minnesota, but we'll have that to look forward to next spring. There are still donation opportunities available if you're interested in having some recognition at Viaduct Park for supporting that community initiative. Other great things coming up, the Thanksgiving Day meal will be happening, and that fund is always looking for a few donations. If you are someone who takes part in the Thanksgiving Day meal, it's free to all, but a little bit of financial support is always helpful there. That comes together with a lot of volunteers and a lot of donations, but there is also a need sometimes for some financial support. Sometimes we can't get everything donated. So check out the website for that. If you have questions, you can always reach out. Last thing I want to mention, as the year is starting to wind down, if you have required minimum distributions that you haven't taken yet from your investment accounts, or if you're at the age where you do qualified charitable distributions from your investments, and you're looking for a place to send those donations to, the Faribault Foundation has a whole catalog. Again, check it out online of funds available that support a lot of different local initiatives. So if you have any questions or you just want to chat about giving and being, supporting the community, please reach out. As always, I love to talk to you. So have a great September, everybody.
Hi, my name's Chad and I'm the pharmacy manager at Hy-Vee here in Faribault. And today I'm just going to do kind of an update on different vaccines, especially with school coming up. There's a lot of those vaccines to get before the school season to keep you healthy. The first one is the flu shots. We have those available now. Stop in for those anytime, typically between 10 and 5 on the weekdays and 11 and 3 on the weekends is the best. We have the most staffing, so it goes the quickest then. But otherwise, if you'd like, you can make an appointment online for any vaccines as well at Hy-Vee.com. The second thing I want to touch on is the FDA approved the updated COVID booster for 2025-2026, and that will be coming out sometime in September, I anticipate. I don't have an exact date yet, but it is approved by them, so we're just waiting on that, and it'll be anyone 65 and older, and then anyone under 65 with a health condition. So if you have any of those criteria or have any questions about it, stop on in. And when you're in, if you'd like us to transfer your prescriptions over, feel free to let one of us know and we'll help you out. Looking forward to seeing you. Thank you.
Welcome to Riverbend Nature Center's September updates and programs, inspiring curiosity, respect, and care for nature. Thank you to all who attended and donated this year's Ramble fundraiser. We had a wonderful time and are most grateful that everyone stepped up to help us raise over $55,000. Your support is a vital means to our continuation as a nature center here in Faribault, Minnesota. And thank you again to all of the Ramble sponsors. Join a naturalist for Bagels and Birds on September 6th at 10 a.m. It's free and for all ages and open to the public. Enjoy bagels donated by the Inn at Shattuck St. Mary's while watching birds through the windows on the wild viewing area and chat with a naturalist. Then at 11 a.m., we have story time with Orwin the Painted Turtle. Read stories about turtles with a naturalist while watching our animal ambassador, Orwin the Painted Turtle. This is for all ages. Then on Saturday, September 6th at 2 p.m. is Sweet Reads Book Club, where they'll be discussing A Book of Hope by Jane Goodall. This is free and open to teens and adults. Next month's book is The Nature Fix by Florence Williams. On Monday, September 8th, there is Little Sprouts Prairie Pollinators, an adult child program. There are 2 different sessions, one at 9:30 a.m. and one at 5 p.m. Enjoy themed educational exploration with your young one. This school year, there is homeschool programs on 2 Mondays each month. In September, on Monday, September 8th and Monday, September 22nd from 1 to 3 p.m., we have Intro to Insects and Monarch Butterflies for K through 5th graders. The cost is $10 per member and $20 per non-member. Fall is a wonderful time of year to come volunteer for some natural resource work. So on Saturday, September 13th from 10 to 12 p.m., we have our Stewardship Saturday native seed collection, where a naturalist will teach you some basic seed identification skills and then go out in the field and collect some seed for our various projects here at Riverbend. This event is free and open to the public, but please register at rbnc.org. On Wednesday, September 17th, is Lunch and Learn program, Life of a Fish Squeezer by Tyler Fellows, Waterville Fisheries. Come take a walk through a year in the life of a fisheries scientist. How does a person become a fisheries scientist? What types of studies do they perform? And where are the best places to fish around Waterville? Have all these questions answered and more when you attend the Lunch and Learn program on Wednesday, September 17th at 12 p.m. It's $5 for members and $10 for non-members. Attend Little Sprouts, Terrific Turtles, and Fabulous Frogs on Saturday, September 20th at 10:30 a.m. or Monday, September 22nd at 9:30 a.m. or at 5 p.m. There are planned educational exploration activities all about turtles and frogs. The cost is $5 per member child or $10 per non-member child. Star Watch Party with Mike Lynch is Monday, September 22nd at 7:30 p.m. at Riverbend Nature Center, but registration is through Faribault Parks and Rec. So please visit their website to learn more and register. Saturday, September 27th is National Public Lands Day, the nation's largest single-day volunteer event for public lands, held annually on the fourth Saturday in September. Join like-minded volunteers to help Riverbend with a natural resource project. More information and registration can be found at rbnc.org. For more information on any of these upcoming programs, visit our website at rbnc.org or call us at 507-332-7151. Happy fall!
Hey everyone, it's me, Ms. Denny, your favorite children's librarian. Thanks for joining me. I'm here to tell you about everything happening at the Buckham Memorial Library in September, and there's a lot, so let's jump right in. Storytime will resume in September. We were on a short break for the last part of August, but we'll pick back up again with our 3 formats. On Tuesday nights, we have the 5-minute bedtime stories. Those are on the library's YouTube and Facebook page, Tuesdays at 7 or any time that you want to watch them. And Wednesday mornings, we have story time on Zoom with me at 10 a.m. Let me know if you'd like the link to join us. And then we have story time here in person at the library on Thursday mornings at 10 a.m. That will pick back up again on Thursday, September 11 at 10 a.m. Our friends from ECFE will be joining us that day as well to lead extension activities after story time. And I'm happy to report that we'll continue that partnership and they'll be joining us once a month after story time. So hope to see you for any or all of our story time formats. We are excited to welcome back local artist Kate Longley. She will be leading another weekly drawing class here at the library. It will be held on Tuesday evenings from 6 to 7 p.m. in the library's makerspace. It starts on September 9 and it runs through December 9. Registration is required as space is limited, but you don't have to bring anything. So if you'd like to join us and you are at least 8 years old or all the way up to an adult, you can join us. Just send me an email, call the library, or stop in and talk to us and we'll get you registered to join us for Kate's drawing class. Stitch a Bit will meet on the first and third Friday in September. That will be on September 5th and September 19th. It meets at 10 a.m. for an hour and a half. It's an informal program where you just bring your own knit, crochet, or needlecraft project and work on it in a group for some fellowship and friendship. So hope you can join us for Stitch a Bit. We will also continue Book Buds in September. That takes place on Thursdays from 4 to 5. You can drop in for any length of time for that program. This is an informal Reading Buddies program where we match up our teen volunteers to read with your younger students. So anyone in grades K through 5, this is a perfect opportunity for them to come and read with an older youth and work on loving to read just for the fun of it, which is, of course, an important part of learning to read as well. So it's not a tutoring program or a how to read program, but it is an awesome opportunity to work on those reading skills and build some friendship with an older youth. So hope to see you on Thursdays for Book Buds. Our Teen Advisory Board, or TAB, will meet on Monday, September 8th. It's for youth in grades 6 through 12. So if you're interested in joining TAB, let me know. I'll get you an application and the membership requirements. Our book clubs will resume in September. They've been on a break for the summer, but we're excited to pick them back up again. We have 2 book clubs for youth. One is for grades 2 through 5. It's called Books and Brownies. And the other is for grades 6 through 12. It's called Pizza and Pages. Both of these book clubs meet once a month during the school year, and they're very informal. It's just a great way to talk about books and make new friends and share your love of reading with your peers. So if you are interested in joining Books and Brownies or Pizza and Pages, please send me an email, call the library, or stop in. I'd love to get you signed up. Registration is required. Books and Brownies will meet on Monday, September 15 at 4:30, and Pizza and Pages will meet on Monday, September 29 at 4:30. Both of these clubs have the same assignment for September, which is just to come prepared to talk about anything you read over the summer. So hope to see you for book clubs. Bob will be continuing his monthly tabletop miniature paint and take. Those take place on the second Wednesday of the month. So for September, that is September 10, and that is at 5 o'clock. It runs until 7. It's for ages 12 and older, and registration is required. Space is limited, and we need to make sure we have enough supplies. So if you're interested in joining our tabletop miniature paint and take, please get a hold of Bob. You can email him, call the library, or stop in. We have the first in our lecture series coming up on Thursday, September 18. We're excited to welcome Dr. Martha Brown. She will be presenting a program about her travels to Cambodia and the observations and lessons that she learned from that trip. So this program will be in the library's Great Hall. It is free and open to all, of course, though it's geared for adults. And no registration is required. So if you're interested in joining us, that is Thursday, September 18 at 6 o'clock. Bob will be leading his monthly 3D printing lab on the last Wednesday of each month. For September, that is the 24th. This program runs from 5:30 to 7. You can stop in anytime during that length of time and chat with Bob and try out some of our 3D printing printers, the 3D pen, all sorts of great stuff. It's an awesome time to chat with Bob, and it's open to all ages and experience levels. So if you have interest in 3D printing or if you have experience, either way, we'd love to see you for the 3D printing lab. Alan, our resident ukularian, has 2 opportunities for ukulele players or ukulele wannabe players. If you are an accomplished uke player, you can contact Alan for information on how to join FUN. That's the Faribault Ukulele Network for their twice monthly jam sessions. Or if you've never played the uke before, but you're interested in learning or you want to get some more experience, contact Alan as well, and she can set up an appointment with you for a one-on-one. Uke can make music. So contact Alan via email, call the library, or stop in and see us. I'm excited to tell you that the library has 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program. This is an awesome program that it is free, and it encourages you to do exactly what it says. Read 1,000 books to your kiddo before they start kindergarten. You can even count the same book many, many times. In fact, as many times as it is read to the child. So stop in the library and sign up just for joining it. You get a free book of your choice at Books on Central. Thanks to them for helping us out with this program. And thanks to the Friends of the Library who also sponsored this program by purchasing t-shirts for those kiddos that finish. So once you've read 1,000 books, you bring back your registration log and you'll get another coupon from Books on Central and a cool t-shirt. So stop in the library and register for 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten. Another great way to enjoy a book is to try out our story walk. It runs up and down Central Avenue, starting and ending near the library. We have maps inside if you want one, but it's pretty easy. Just literally go up and down Central Avenue, find the little stands there with each page of the book, and enjoy our story walk. September is a beautiful month to do that. It's also a beautiful month to try out the library's plaza. This is a great place to meet your friends and neighbors, to enjoy a book, play a game. We have chess and checkers pieces available in the library that you can borrow while you're here. There are umbrellas to shade you from the sun. It's a great place to have a snack or do your homework, whatever you would like. We'd love to see you on the plaza. The library also has 4 state park passes that you can check out for free with your library card. These are first come, first serve, so stop in and see if we have one available. You can use it at any of Minnesota's beautiful state parks. If you have any questions about anything I've shared here today, we'd love to hear from you. You can stop in the library, of course. That's our most favorite way to hear from you. Stop in any time that we're open. Or you can give us a call, you can email us, you can find us on social media. We have a Facebook page that's pretty active. We also have Instagram, and of course you can find so many great videos on the library's YouTube page. I would love to hear from you, friends. Take good care, and I hope we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.